Alright, we're back, and now we're going to continue playing into Zone 3. Stage theme has a lot of the driving guitar bass that kind of a signature of Wen Jian, who is this game's composer and also composed for Fantasia, some of Barrage Musical, and some of Shining Shooting Star. Here we have some pretty dense aim stuff, or spread stuff, and also aim lasers, which can be a little tricky if you get walled, especially with the lasers. Overall, in Zone 3, things start to get interesting. Some scatter things, which should be fine, and then add some aim stuff on top of that. So you have to make sure to kind of restream this macro on a macro level so you don't get walled. And I have to note that this theme is basically identical in structure to Fantasia's stage theme. So I encourage you to give them both a listen. I'll be uploading some of the OST later. And compare them, and you'll see what I'm talking about. They're quite similar, which makes sense because they're from the same composer. Here, and you just saw I got walled if you're not being careful there. So we have some streaming. It's actually pretty tough to get the AI to stay put, because it tries to get far away from the enemy walls, which makes streaming kind of hard. Especially this wave gets a little tricky, so I just bomb at the end of it, because you get walled otherwise. You have some lasers. It's probably preferable to kill these enemies before they fire. So ignore the big ship, because your AI can micro-dodge through it, but you want to kill the laser enemies as fast as possible. Do a little misdirection there. Whenever you hear this theme, there'll probably be a lot of enemies leaving these long trails of bullets behind. It kind of goes well with the music. You want to speed kill these where possible, though they will leave gaps for you to go through. Right here, for example. These yellow cubes fire aim things. Which you want to misdirect when you can. Right now my AI is not maxed out on upgrades, so you can also quite often you've seen quite a few times already that it gets hit by things it's trying to micro through. Here you guide it through the macro waves, don't get walled like that. The stage team is quite good as well, especially this climax. Here I tried to force the AI to go left, but I really should have gone right, which was kind of with the wave instead of against it. So the AI can be tough to control sometimes, because if it really wants to go in one direction and you don't notice quick enough, and you kind of force it the other way, it'll kind of do something in between and die, probably. It's a very strange game in general. We have some more large waves that you have to kind of route through. I kind of micro through that miraculously. There's a lot of plot, but I'm not really gonna highlight it. If you want the plot, I'll encourage you to buy the game, support the game when the English translation comes out. The plot's pretty interesting. There's a whole visual novel-like scene at the beginning that I really didn't show. If you want to see it, you can go on the stream archive, which I showed it there. But it's pretty interesting. Not super special, but it's definitely more than just the usual like fan script plot. So you kind of want to stream these, restream when you can. So I kind of did not do that and made it out. Right there, I kind of got walled by those waves. I don't think I have the wave recognition upgrade at this point, so that probably makes sense. If you notice any flickering on the recording, my apologies in advance. I'm recording this on Linux, so the two alternatives were have micro stutters if I use DXDK, or have these occasional flickers if I use OpenGL. There, I just got walled. Here there's a route. I'm not really quite sure what the route is, so I just get walled and die. You probably want to stream these Mentos, which I didn't do properly. Or speed kill the enemies that fire them on one side at least. Yeah, so you can tell that starting now things get pretty serious. I'm gonna make it out barely. Yeah, the same theme, and we again have the ships spawning long lines of bullets. Yeah, some pretty interesting unfolding bullets. Especially the purple waves, you have to be very careful so you know where the gap is and not get walled. Now we have some laser, I almost said fairies. These are spaceships. You kind of want to kill these as soon as possible, because things get weird if they get down low. Here, just kind of find the gap through. The AI should handle it. That part is kind of dense. If your AI is not upgraded enough, it'll probably die. Here, just have to go through the gaps. And then more unfolding plus laser aim stuff. Just wanna see, that was just an example. The AI kind of wanted to go left, but I kind of dragged it to the right, and that kind of like made it die because it didn't just keep going left. Alright, next is 3-6, which I think is down here. start with some moves to aim. And then there's a safe spot up here, you don't have to shoot anything. Just go up to that position, top middle. Even works in, of course it also works very well in challenge mode, where you actually don't want to dodge those bullets. Here you just don't want to get in the path of the big ring. Kind of be diagonal from the ship when it fires. This laser part is weird. I'm sure there's a route for it, so I spawned. This theme is really good. It's probably my favorite stage theme in the game. Somehow made it out alive there. This part is very weird. So the beginning of the wave, you can kind of go up and circle around the enemy, but then it gets very scattered and very weird. I'm not sure what the optimal route for it, because I'm sure there is one, especially if you have a higher level AI. But in this case, I just kind of guerrilla with the resources. Especially this one, I have no idea what to do here. This one is, the last wave was kind of simplest. You just circle in the gap, so I have the bomb left behind, so I just use it. Alright, so we have tier 7. We have this theme, so we have ships leaving long lines of bubbles, which get very low to the screen, which you don't want to be near. We have these delay aim pellets, and then we have a labyrinth section. The way to do these labyrinth sections is just to proactively drag her through where you see the path is, because she can deal with most of the micro that needs to happen. You just need to spot the route. So that right there, I just got pinned next to the wall. Here you don't get walled, which I think I did because I chose the wrong way to go. Oh no, that was correct. So I tried it. Maybe get into the gap and not get walled. And then choose the right route. I realized I chose the wrong route, so I just killed myself. Little micro getting through the maze, and that's it. Alright, so next is 3-8, which is the boss fight of this area, which was pretty tough. I think I got stuck here for a couple hours before I was able to get through. So each area has a level cap also. So the level cap for area 3 is 24. So you just can't, you can only like reallocate your points, you can't get more this time. Here you kind of want to go, I just bomb on this first first attack after a couple seconds, so it dies. This one is weird. You want to go to the corner to give the AI the best chance, but not get walled by those bullets, his waves. I just bombed them. This one should be pretty gimme. Just route her around those walls and stay in the middle. Because if you don't hold it to the middle, she'll kind of go off to the side and then get killed by the side bullets. This one, I find it the safest to just hang out here in the bottom right. The lasers will sweep around, and they'll also get closer and closer every time. So as the waves go on, you have to go higher up when the laser gets to you. So I got kind of pinned to a wall there. Yeah, so you have to kind of do that. Pull up pretty high when the laser comes around. And it doesn't always work. Sometimes you just die anyways. The last attack, you just circle. So trust the AI to dodge the little stars and focus on avoiding these giant wings that the UFO shoots at you. If you aren't careful, it's very easy to just get walled. After a while, there's a berserk phase, which I just kind of don't deal with. I save a bomb and spawn here. Alright, so that's zone 3. Zone 4 has 5 stages. 3 kind of... I'll do 3 in this video, and then I'll save the other 2 for the next video, because the other 2 are kind of special as the end of the game, basically. So let's move on to 4-1. So 4-1, 2, and 3 are kind of recap bosses of the previous 3 zones, kind of powered up versions of the same bosses. I got kind of pinned there to the side, so I got a bomb. Macro around the bubbles, which I mostly did. This is pretty straightforward. It does speed up a bit. And I kind of got away with one there. And there. Yeah, screaming again. Misdirect. I think the AI could have made it through there, but just we saved the bomb. In this game, there's not really a point or a difference between lives and bombs, because your bombs will get restocked when you die. So it's just the total bombs plus lives is just how many opportunities you have. So it's actually the case that bombs are more powerful than extra lives, because you can actually, if you time it right, you can kill an entire attack. And it deals quite a bit of damage, and you're invincible for quite a while. So especially in the harder parts, you might see die intentionally, actually, rather than bomb and save the bomb for later. Then we have 4-2. Same deal, misdirect or macro dodge to the right. Kind of want to get into those big gaps, but it's kind of hard to do on this one. Guide her through the macro waves, and then macro through those bubbles. Very loose, scattered stuff. Just kind of hold it in place. don't get walled there like I did. This one gets weird once the bullets start spawning down near you, so I just go ahead and, since I have plenty of resources left. Alright, and then let's see where my forward 3 is. Here it is. So fire these giant shell-bombs at you. Keep a good distance and circle around. You get walled like that. Avoid the groups. Here you just want to keep your mouse button down and then guide her through those waves in the square as they open up. I say waves, I meant gaps. Guide her through the gaps in the square. This one's probably going to be pretty hard to do manually, though possible. The UFO kind of rushes you. I got walled, so it's fine. Though you can kind of, sometimes you can like squeeze through the gaps. This last attack I don't really know how to route. I just saved the bomb and then bomb it. I think it probably has to do with staying in the middle and circling. Definitely not staying at the bottom where the bullets will spawn. Either in the middle or in the corners is my guess. So I'll see you in the next video where I do the last 2 stages of the game.